Hello, today we're talking about the Daniel Clough Candle Chat. This project is a chatbot implemented in pure Rust using Mistral-7B with HuggingFace Candle. Mistral-7B is a relatively small model, which does very well compared to a lot of larger models. HuggingFace you've probably heard of if you're at all familiar with AI stuff, but Candle is a very new project by HuggingFace using Rust for artificial and machine learning. And this is not just a wrapper in Python, it's actually a full implementation in Rust for doing lots and lots of things. It's still a fairly new project, so it's growing, but I encourage you to check it out. This is just a demonstration that I put together in my free time over about a week. I'm using Axum as the backend, using WebSockets so that it's multi-user, and there's a Leptos Wasm frontend. The backend and frontend are completely separate. Each one has its own cargo.toml. You can put the backend wherever you want it, and the frontend will just serve static files, so you can put that on something like GitHub pages or anything like that. There's a make file to get going, so we'll take a look at that. If I just type make, then it'll give me this menu. I could also type make help, make init. Let's take a look at that real quick. So if you're using Ubuntu or a Debian-based system like I am, you'll be able to just run make init and it should load up everything you need from a fresh system. First, it's going to install everything you need from the package manager and then download Rust. Make sure you have nightly toolchain and the Wasm target. Trunk is going to be for serving our static files, and cargo watch is going to be to watch our source directory as we run make dev. Production will use the release flags so that you can run it in release. Kill will just kill everything that's running, so because there's a lot of stuff running, so you want to kill all that. So let's start nv top. So I'm port forwarding. The default is 3000 for the backend and 8080 for the front end. You don't need to port forward if you're running it all on the same machine. Each front end and back end has env examples, so you can change what needs to be changed here, and also some YAML files for config. README explains all of those things. There's also a link to the trunk documentation in case you need to modify that. The front end loaded up pretty quick, but we're slowly loading the model into memory, so that's why it takes a second for listening to 3000 to pop up. So we're going to join and type in our username. Here also, join. So I've got a couple prepared. That looks pretty good. So, and you can see that it also pops up here. So it doesn't think AI will be sentient. It said the opposite last time, but you never know what's happening with these things. And previously it told me that it doesn't know what sentient means. So we can see here, I've got these prompts going now, and it's saving the prompt from the last run. So it should have some recall of what it said before. So here it says it is a good idea to create fully autonomous AI weapon systems. Yes, it is. We're going to ask why. And so it should relate. See, I asked why, and then it relates to the previous question because it has a memory of the previous question. So that's pretty nifty. Maybe you can read it better over here. Soon I'm going to add other models because maybe if you want to use something fine-tuned or anything like that, that's pretty great. We'll add that soon. The standard GGUF files from HuggingFace only run on CPU right now. There needs to be work done to make them run on the GPU, which is why I have not added them yet. We will do that soon, but I highly recommend that you do check out Daniel Clough Candle Chat and HuggingFace Candle. There is also a Discord, and you can check that out. The lead developer, I don't know how to pronounce this, he's regularly available for questions, and the Candle community is very strong. They're already past 10,000 stars. I highly recommend that you give them a star and maybe contribute to the project. Enjoy your day.